Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Friday, June 21st, 2024, and I'm so excited to share this card with you. We have Fun Fold Friday. We made it. I can't even believe how quickly this week went. It's like I blinked and it's gone. Not gone. It's just beginning. The weekend is just beginning. How are you doing? I love it when you join me live or on the replay. I love it even more when you say hello. Give me some likes, say hello, tell me where you're joining me from. I always like to know who's with me. Hello, Krista. Hello. Hi, Alexina. My Nova Scotia girls are here. Rebecca, another Nova Scotia girl. Yay. Hi, Nadine from Houston, Texas. Hello. Hi, Margaret. Good morning. Hi, Janice from Washington State. It's Friday, as I mentioned. Okay. First things first, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you who watched, yesterday morning, my video, and then right after my video, pretty much 10:30, I went live again over on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Rose, and I invite you, and I actually ask you to go over there and follow me. If you'd like to be one of my subscribers, I would be grateful of that. On YouTube, I go live once a month. Well, I'm planned to go live more over there, but I go live here, in case you're wondering, every single morning, Monday to Friday at 9 o'clock. It's my consistent time. So if you're ever wondering what time does Rose go live, it's always 9 a.m. Monday to Friday, okay? But yesterday I did my technique club, the one that I collaborate with the lovely Christine Bertram from the US. Did you watch all three yesterday, Jenny? Thank you so much, you guys. It was a busy day. So Christine does the suite class or the bundle class, and we collaborate on that. And I do the technique class. So in the morning, I did the technique class. I featured Bistro Burger for my technique club members, and Christine also has members in that club. But the video, I just want to say, the videos are free to watch on YouTube. Both mine and Christine's videos are free. Anyone can watch them. However, if you want the best deal, be in the club. You get so much stuff, but by so many free things by being in the club. What do you get? You get a free class in the mail. You get a technique insert for your technique binder, or however you want to store your technique sheets. We give you all that information. Access to a private Facebook group. We do PDFs for you all. These are only perks for the members, okay? So a lot of people say, oh, I just love getting the kits. They're done, they're cut, they're ready. I just have to open the envelopes, pull out the pieces, and I know I can make these cards. And it is a membership club. So you place a minimum, I think in the US with Christine, it's a $50 order every month. 10 consecutive months gets you all the perks, right? We got at minimum 10% shopping spree that you're going to enjoy. You're going to get a half price item, right, of your choice. You get all of the other things that I listed above. So we do these classes live on YouTube so that we can share it with the public, so that we can invite people to join us. And I do a roll call at the beginning of the class, and so does Christine, to let people know we appreciate you. We appreciate you for being in our clubs. Thank you so much, Gail. Yes. You guys, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate you all. Krista, we're still working on final details of the technique class. I will send that out to you. Hopefully today we'll get it out. So Christina's doing some proofreading, and we just had to make a couple of tweaks to that PDF, and that'll come out to you today. So yeah, definitely. Krista, make sure that I have you in the private Facebook group too, because we share a lot of things over on the private Facebook group. Lots of little things. I invite club members to share their cards when they're done, and if they used a different stamp set. So for example, I always, and so does Christine, we feature a certain bundle or a certain stamp set, and that's to make it easier for you guys. So yesterday I featured Bistro Burger. You don't need to have Bistro Burger. If you don't want burger cards, you can totally use what you have at home. You get all the pieces. You can still make your cards you know, the way you want to do them. So I always invite my club members to share their cards. We want to see what people are making for their alternates, right? So that's always fun to see how people pivot and use what they have at home. During the live video with Christine last night, it was noticed, or someone announced it, that Spotlight on Nature came back early, and we're in the middle of a bundle sale. 10% off bundles. It's 10% already, but we're getting an extra 10% off now until the end of June. And Spotlight on Nature is back in stock, you guys. Back in stock. I was so excited to hear this news. People have been waiting for this one, so do not hesitate if this is on your wish list, right? You got to definitely grab this one. I'm actually featuring this one next week, so I'm hoping that they've got lots of inventory, because Spotlight on Nature is going to be my bundle next week from Monday to Friday. If you're interested in that one, the item code is 163, just put my glasses on here, 163581. Okay, so write that down, 163581, get that one, Spotlight on Nature, save your extra 10%. And also the bundle I'm featuring this week, Layers of Beauty. Oh, so many beautiful bundles that you can get for your collection. All right, let's get started on this fun fold today. Hello, hello, everyone. I love seeing you here. Hello, Allison from Airdrie. Hello, hello. Hi, Mimi from Kansas. Hello, Barbara from Winnipeg. Hi, Karen. Got lots of Canadians with us. Absolutely great. And I love all my viewers, no matter where you're joining me from. Thank you for your time and your patience, and for just chiming in here and seeing what we're up to. I like the card I'm going to share with you today. We got a fun fold. We're going to do an accordion fold, and we're going to play with yet a different color of those roses. The roses in this set are stunning. They're out of this world. Okay, let's just flip the camera and get started. I got a lot of stuff on my desk today. I am super excited to share this card. Here we go. Love fun. You love fun golf Fridays, or do you mean Friday? That's so funny you would say that. My husband's at golf right now. He has been golfing on Friday mornings and he loves it. So I'm happy to see him get out in the morning on a Friday and play golf. And I'm doing exactly what I want to do here, stamping. I've been out for my walk already. It's a gorgeous morning. All right. Let's go. We're going to flip the camera. Bear with me here, and we will. Happy Friday to you too, Donna. So excited to have you with me. Okay, look at the mess on my desk. Ooh, boy. It's time for a 10-second tidy. I know what you meant. You meant Fun Fold Friday, but I thought it was funny how it came across as golf. That's funny. Golf, you can do golf and you can stamp, right? Maybe someday I will take up golf and I'll go golfing with my husband, and maybe, just maybe, I'll kick his butt. Yeah, right. We'll see about that. Okay, so I got my catalog open up here to Spotlight on Nature, which restocked yesterday. Here it is. Look at these circles. I actually have mine with me here. We've got a set of this for no other reason. I don't even have my stamps mounted yet, but I did put my dies on magnetic sheets. You get 2 sheets. Look at this. You're going to get 12 of these circles. Unbelievable. It's no wonder it sold out right away when the catalog went live, but it's back in stock. Grab it today. You're going to get all these circle dies, which look at the detail on them. So gorgeous. And then, of course, you're going to get the red rubber stamps, which look like this with the butterfly and the flowers. Love the background stamp there. Dear friend, and thanks. Look at that. So beautiful. Okay. All right. So that's the news. Oh, and here's my card. Let me give you a little sneak peek. This is what we're making today. We are making this card here today. Check it out. It's an accordion fold. Whoop, whoop. You can see the aerial shot there. Oh, I'm so excited for this card. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to do our stamping and coloring first. So I've been featuring, stay tuned to the end of the video. I want to share with you all the cards. I'll do a little recap at the end of my video of all the things all the colors and the different products I've been playing with this week. Hi, Jennifer. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Okay, so what do we need? We need some white paper. So let's grab some white cardstock. And for these cards that I'm making with the roses, in your kit, you are going to get a piece a quarter sheet of white to do your stamping and coloring. So I'm going to cut this down 4 1/4, and then I'm going to double it up, pop it back in my trimmer, and we're going to cut it at 5 1/2. Thank you, Pauline. I'm so happy you like them. And thank you, everybody who's ordered. I appreciate you all so much. You know, when you place an order with me, it helps me be able to stay here and do what I do. This is my full-time job, you guys, so I don't take it lightly. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, everybody that has placed orders this week. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, so I've got my white cardstock. I'm putting it down. I made a little mark here, a little corner with my red Sharpie. I was going to put my cardstock down. I'm going to use a little piece of Post-it and hold that in place. Let's grab the beautiful, beautiful rose bouquet. Oh, so beautiful. We're going to ink that up with Memento. Memento, Memento. I love this set. I never realized how much I did until this week, and I've been playing with it every day. And this one is staying with me in my collection for sure. Okay, so we're stamping on here. Press, press, press. Even pressure all the way around. Get that onto the white cardstock. All right, so now let's lift up, and there's my image. I'm just going to make sure I've got that lined up and secure, because we're going to bring in the masks now. Now, let's see. I have already colored this one because I made my sample. So what I did instead of, and I want to share this tip with you because hopefully this will help you too. You don't have to clean your mask in between each one. We are a water restriction here in Calgary. So I am watching how much I take to the sink. So the first layer here, it still has my yellow ink on it. I'm going to pop that on here and see. Is it lined up? No. So I'm going to ignore my red mark. Every time you do this, you have to get a new mark. I think it's because when you stamp, I probably didn't put it in the exact position when I was stamping. So that's okay. I'm just going to erase that mark. So easy on the glass mat. I can erase Sharpie. I'm so impressed with that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to line this up. So pick up your mask number 1. Remember, they have numbers in the corner. And we're just going to pop this down here, line it up over the flowers. Like so. And once you get the first mask, you're good. You're golden. Because once you line up this first one, so I'm taking a look at all the big blooms, then I'm looking at the daisies here, making sure they're lined up. And then I'm taking a glance at these little bits on the edges here, which someone mentioned yesterday, these are rosebuds. And yes, I think I colored mine green, but I think you're right. Whoever said that, thank you for that tip. These are buds over here. So we're going to color those as buds. Okay, so let's anchor that down. It's in the right spot. And then we're going to grab my red Sharpie. I'm going to mark that mark up here because I need that. Is going to be the most important part of this card, the red mark. Okay, so let's bring in our ink here. All right, so we're going to do yellow flowers, yellow roses today. Oh my gosh, I've done so many different colors of roses, and you can do all different shades. I'm going to bring in the yellows. So we're going to start off with our lightest color, which is Lemon Lolly, and then we're going to move on to our next one, Daffodil Delight. And finally, I'm going to do my highlighting or my accenting with Crushed Curry, okay? So those are my flower colors. And for my daisies over here, I wanted them to be slightly different. So I'm going to bring in some peach pie and pumpkin pie. These are, and I'll line these up on the left side of my screen. So peach pie, pumpkin pie, and then the centers of those flowers, I'm going to do them in pecan pie. And for these ink pads, I'm going to use my, what am I trying to say? I call them finger daubers, but they're actually called sponge daubers. So pumpkin pie, peach pie. And I'm just double checking. I think I might have accidentally nudged my mask here. Let's make sure that's in the right spot over top. Oh, I think I nudged my paper. Yeah, the paper moved. So you just got to double check that you're not accidentally moving things, because then everything's going to be in the wrong position. So let's make sure that paper at the bottom is anchored down. I'm going to use 2 pieces of my tape. And then let's come in here, line this up one more time, make sure it's in the right spot. And my V might actually change, my red V. Will it? Will it? No, I think it's going to be okay. All right, so let's move my ink pads off to the side. It's all about getting set up, and then you can have a fun experience. Okay, so we're going to put this on, and boom, I think we are good to go. Yes, it's in the right spot. So make sure you got your mask anchored down, and now we're going to start off with Lemon Lolly, and we're going to do the roses in Lemon Lolly here. So quickly do these in Lemon Lolly, and then we're going to move on, or the next mask we'll move on. So Lemon Lolly for my roses. We're going to use the lightest color for our daisies. We're going to do Peach Pie right here, just a little bit of peach pie on those daisies. And oh, the little buds over here, let me go back to my Lemon Lolly. I'm going to add Lemon Lolly to those buds because they're rosebuds right there. Okay, so now we're going to lift up mask number 1. And if you want to do multiple cards, just leave your tape on, and then we're going to bring in mask number 2. So then we just line up with the V up here, that red V, and then everything should fall into suit here. Okay, so we're lining up with the V, and I'm going to anchor that down. And then we're going to go on to the next darkest color, which is, sorry, I'm just making sure it's in the right spot. So the next darkest color for the yellows is going to be my Daffodil Delight. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of darker Daffodil Delight. Oh, I think something just broke off. Was I too forceful? Be very gentle when you're using your mask. You don't want any of those pieces to break off. Okay. Then we're going to grab Pumpkin Pie for the finger dauber, sponge dauber. We're going to dab over those smaller daisies, and that's going to give us a little bit of darker accent. All right, so that's it for that one. We'll lift up this one, and I'm not sure. It's like a little piece of plastic. I'm not sure if it came from my mask or where it came from. Okay, mask number 3 helps us with the centers of these daisies, as you can see from the marks on my my mask here. So we're just going to line up with that V, the red V at the top, and then we will be lined up. You see how the middles of these little daisies are exposed? I love it. I love it. Okay, so there we go. We're going to bring in, now we're going to go to the darker of my yellow on the right side of my screen here. I'm using crushed curry for this one. So we're just going to gently smooth here, little circles of crushed curry over top of, remember I started with Lemon Lolly, then I went to Daffodil Delight, and now I've got crushed curry. And then over here on the left side, I'm going to grab my sponge dauber for pecan pie, and we're just going to do the centers of these daisies here. Tap, tap, tap. That should be enough. And you can lift up and take a look. Boom, look at that. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Let me just tilt my camera so you can see those beautiful yellow roses and the daisies. Okay, so masks number 3 and 4 are for the leaves. So let's grab my first one. This is number 4. We're just going to line up with the V first and then gently anchor down. Make sure we've got all the leaves showing. Yes, and when you do, just press your glue down. Or press your painter's tape, washi tape, Post-it tape, whatever it is you're using to anchor down your mask. I mean, if you're really good, you could just hold on with your hand, but I figured I would make a mistake, so I'm anchoring mine down. So I thought I would bring in Summer Splash, which is one of our new in colors. So for my leaves, I love this because you can actually do it in the same color. Okay, so I'm going to do Summer Splash over the entire mask. And I think the easy part of using these masks is that you don't even have to think, because the only parts that are getting the ink are the parts that are supposed to. The other parts are covered up. The flowers are covered up. So you can just like really enjoy spreading that ink around. Okay, so that is mask number 4, and we have one more. So let's lift that up. Look at that. So mask number 5, we're going to do the exact same color. We're going to take the V and line it up with the red. And again, make sure your leaves are all falling in where they're supposed to be. I'm just anchoring down. There we go. And then press down on your tape. Then I'm going to grab some more Summer Splash, and we'll add that darker accent to the leaves. Okay. And again, the flowers are protected. They're behind the masks. Nothing's going to happen. It's just the dark leaves. I love this. Let's reveal the final, oh my gosh, the final picture. So beautiful, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do, the stamp set has some other images in it. It has, let's see here. This one down, we're going to use the little guy. Let's just grab the little guy. I mean, there's this bouquet, little bouquet down here, and there's that one. These all have dies. So I'm just going to bring in the little one, and we're going to stamp that because I got a lot of extra space on this piece of white. So let's do that. We're just going to grab my Memento ink, and we're going to stamp one of those right there. And then we might as well do all the die cutting at the same time. Okay, so for that one, it's so tiny, I figured I should probably bring in blends and color it. So I've got pecan pie for the center. We're just going to color, no, that's not pecan pie, that's our Summer Splash. So let's do the leaves in Summer Splash. And then pecan pie for the middle of that little daisy. And then we're gonna color the daisy pumpkin pie to match the other daisies. So just put a little bit of light pumpkin pie on there. And then you can bring in your dark blend and you can just do a little bit of accenting around the daisy, just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna cut this out using the dies. Let me close up these ink pads. I need some workspace here. I got a lot of ink pads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got like 7 ink pads open here. So let's just do a little 10-second tidy here. Get these ink pads closed. I love that they stack on top of one another. Makes it nice and neat for keeping yourself organized. And our Stampin' Storage. Oh, do you guys have the Stampin' Storage? Do you use that? I love my Stampin' Storage. They are customizable shelving that you can buy for your ink pads, and there's even a spot for the markers, the matching marker. So amazing. Okay, we're getting our dies here. Let's start with the big one. We're going to grab our big die, put that on here, line it up, make sure it's all lined up, and then we're going to grab our Post-it tape again. Make sure that this beautiful image, it's going to get cut out properly. I'm going to put a couple of pieces of Post-it tape over it. And then from our dies, I'm going to grab the little bloom, the one that goes with the little daisy, and another piece of Post-it tape. And we're going to run all of this through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to get my machine now. Don't forget, the machines are on sale. I know, Holly, isn't that pretty with the yellow? Oh, so beautiful. Okay, just reaching for my machine. Okay, so we've got our big kahuna, the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We're going to pop this down onto the platform. We're going to put the top plate on like this. Oops, rolling. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. Let's move these out of the way here. And here we go, another beautiful rose. Isn't it gorgeous, Janet? Like, you can do these roses in any color. Like, I've done the yellows, the pinks. You could do blues. You could do Blackberry Bliss, the oranges. Oh my gosh, pumpkin pie. All, like, the new in colors. I played with the blends and the in colors. That was fun. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on my silicone mat so I don't lose it. Put that back on my magnetic sheet. This die here, okay, I've already taken the big die off. I'm going to bring in the small die. There is Remember, I don't know if I showed you this yesterday. I can't remember. All the days are going together. You can isolate this die, this out here. So they've given us another die in the set, and it fits like that. And you're probably asking, could you have done that with the original? The big die, I tried it. I tried to do this, but it doesn't work. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. So if you take the big die and put on top, there is not enough room for the blades for you to put this one as well, okay? So you do have to do this separate. You see what I mean? Like that's going to be, it's sticking on top of the blade. So you do have to do your big cut, and then you can do your small cut, okay? So we're just going to pop that blade, that die right on top of there, anchor that down with another piece of Post-it tape, and then I also need a piece of white cardstock, scrap white. So we'll just grab this one. And then from the Spotlight on Nature, we're going to cut out one of the circles because I want to use that. So you're going to get the Spotlight on Nature circle in your kit for this week. So if you place an order with me before midnight on Sunday, you will get all the pieces, right, for these 5 cards. So this is going to be the die that I'm going to cut out for you. It'll be in your kit. This radiating circle here, okay? Oh, no, not that one. This one over here. Because you get a set of 12 dies. Yes, we're going to cut this one out of basic white. This is for my greeting. So I'm just going to pop that one on there, and we're going to run that through. Grab my top cutting plate, make sure it stays put, and run it through. Okay, here we go. Time for some new cutting plates, I think. Mine have been through the ringer, but that just shows a lot of love, right? That means I've been having a lot of fun. All right, let's put the machine away. Okay, let's get back to the card. So this is the radiating stitches. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? I love this. So I'm going to bring in my silicone mat now. I've already cut out some of the leaves. So in the yellow rose of Texas, Marlene, yes, there you go. There you go. So in this die set of 11, you're going to get the big die, right? You get this tag, you get all of these little dies here that coordinate with the little stamps, and then you get these leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've already cut those out using the coordinating Summer Splash. So we've already got that. So now on my silicone mat, we're going to do some stamping, and we're going to do some glue. Okay, so on my circle, I'm bringing in the stamp from the set that says Grateful for You. We're bringing in Pebble Path. We're going to stamp that with Pebble Path. And let's tap, tap, tap. Stamp right in the middle, a little bit higher than the middle. There, Grateful for You. All right, so now what we want to do, I'm going to put my circle die back where it belongs so I don't lose it. And we're going to bring in the card bases, the base. So remember, did I cut that? I forgot to put that on the machine. Duh. Okay, I got to cut that rose out. I'm like, did I cut it? I didn't. I've showed you how to line it up, but I didn't cut it. Rose is excited. I'm excited to share this card with you because it is a fun one. I really, really like it. Okay, let's do that one more time. Might as well bring it back here to my flat surface. And let's see if I could fast forward this. If I could fast forward it, I would, but I'll try and go as fast as I can. How's that? How's that? That was pretty okay. Okay. Something about ordered the bundle last night when it was back in stock. Yes, Debbie, absolutely. Got it. Way to be on it, right? Way to be on it. Okay, so now we've got our rose isolated there. Now I can put this die back where it belongs, and we will move on to the rest of this card. Okay, so yes, we're going to use this big piece. You're probably thinking, well, what are you going to do with that? We're going to use it. We're going to use it on the card. So I'm going to keep everything on my silicone mat. Actually, why don't I bring in my charcuterie board? We'll put all of this stuff on here. And my leaves, we can put those in these little compartments. Love this tool. This is amazing. It comes with the glass mat. Okay, let's talk about the card base. So the card is going to be Pebbled Path. I want to extend my arm out here. Not my arm, but the arm of my trimmer. We're going to cut this at 5.5 by 11. So on the long side, so you're going to get one card out of a sheet here. You need to do the accordion, you need the extra cardstock. So it's 5.5 by 11, and I will be posting the PDF. Bear with me, guys. I know I'm a little bit behind, but I will get there. I promise. Okay, 5.5 by 11, and then we're going to score. So we're going to score here. 1 3/4, 3.5. This will all be on the PDF. 5 1/4, and 7. All right, so there is my card front. Now the piece that you cut off, hold on to that. We're going to pop that back into the trimmer, and we're going to cut it at 6 inches. And then this is going to be the little card for the accordion. So I'm going to pop that back in, and we're going to score it in half at 3 inches. Okay, so that's all we need for the Pebbled Path. Now for our designer series paper, I'm bringing in a package of paper that carried over. I'm so excited about this paper that carried over. Let me show you. It's called Nature's Sweetness 12 by 12 paper. So if you missed out on the mini catalog, OMG, you can get this. It's now in the annual catalog. We've got all the gold features, the Pebbled Path patterns. We're going to be using this pattern right here. And what else? This pattern, we're going to be using, look at all these pieces. Love it. We're going to be using the flip side of this one with the typeset print on it. So we need that one. You're going to get all of these pieces to be able to make this card, of course. We need the one with the gold foil. There's some more Pebbled Path. And we need a piece of this one here with the gold grid on it. I need that one. And we're going to need, got that one, the Pebbled Path with the gold foil. There is another pattern here, and it's hiding on me. As you can tell, I've got lots of this one. I stocked up because it is so beautiful. This is the other pattern that we're going to need, okay? So these are the patterns I'm pulling in, but of course there are all kinds of beautiful patterns. You can mix and match and do all kinds of different things with this paper. So we're going to need 2 pieces. So I have these 2 squares. They're going to go on that little card, this one right here that makes the easel. So that's for that. Then we also need 4 long strips, which I'm going to cut them from, and I can actually cut 2 at a time. So let's do that. We're going to take this one and this one. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it the long way at 1.5. Lining it up. Boom, got that done. Turn it, and we're going to cut at 5 1/4. So we're going to get 2 like that, slide it back in, and we'll get our other 2 like that. And you got these 2 little squares left over. You can hold on to them or you can discard them. Okay, so then we have 4 pieces, 2 of 2 designs, okay? We also need a piece of white, which this will all be in your kit, but I'm just telling you because I'm just trimming mine here. So we need a piece of white for the inside, 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. All right, I think we got everything we need now to put this beautiful card together. All right, let's get rid of the trimmer. Now I'm going to grab my bone folder, and we're going to reinforce all the score lines first, for both the mini card, the little card, and the big card. So it's an accordion, so we're going to fold it up like an accordion. So a mountain, a valley, a mountain, and a valley. And then it's going to sit like this. I hope I've scored this properly. Okay, so let's reinforce those score lines. This one's not quite kind of cooperating, but I think it's going to work because this is only, the final measurement is like less than 4. So you're still going to be able to fit into into your card or your envelope. And then the dimension for the length is still 5.5. So it's a normal card size. So here's the accordion. Then we've got our mini card. So we need to score that center line. Okay, it's going to be like that. And then once the glue is flowing, once you got your glue flowing, you might as well get glue on all your pieces. So I'm going to flip all of these pieces over here. So let's see. We've got this one, this one, this one, and that one. Okay, so let's get the glue flowing here. So we're going to just put glue. This one's running out, but let's see. I'm sure there's lots still in here. The Tombow glue can be deceiving because you think, oh, it's empty. No, there's still lots, right? How many times have I been tempted to throw my glue out, and once I just released the plug that dried up on the end of it, there's still lots of glue. Okay, got that done. Now we're going to just put these in place. So I want the white piece with the gold grid to go right here. We're going to put the pebbled path with the gold print, the gold writing, the cursive writing right there. Then we're going to alternate these patterns. So I want to have gold first on the first panel right here. So we're going to do gold. I think that's upside down, but I got some wiggle room, so let's lift it up. Make sure your pattern's going the right way. We don't want our vines to be pointing downward. They should be pointing upward. So there's gold. Then we're going to put our white print. Take a close look at the print there. Make sure it's going the right way. We're going to put a white one right here. It's got a little bit of pebbled path speckled on it. And then we're going to do gold. We're just alternating the patterns. And look, I'm going upside down again. Okay, flip it over. Flip it over. There we go. We got the gold. And then we've got another one with the text. And you know what? I don't know if there is a right or wrong way to this one. I think they've got the text in both directions. So don't stress about it. I think anything goes. Okay, so there's our little accordion that's going to fold like that. Then we've got this piece. So we've got this piece that's going to sit, and it's going to anchor the front like this. This is the final kind of structure of it. So where we want to put our glue is on this back part here and this part, okay? So the two inside edges, I guess you could say. So let's get our glue again, and we'll do a strip of glue here and a strip of glue over there, and we're going to put this into position. So we're going to just hold the card in my hand, going to come in here, and then I'm just going like this, just eyeballing it. That's a word, right? Eyeballing, that's a verb. I'm just looking to see if I've got equal amounts on the top and bottom and on the side, and then I'm just going to press it down. So we're going to just press that down, and then you can take a look and see. There it is from the top. There it is from the front. So pretty, this paper. I'm so excited that that carried over. Okay, and then we've got our white for the inside. So for the inside, I'm going to bring in the stamp set. We're going to say, you make my heart smile, because I'm using grateful for you on the front. So let's do you make my heart smile. And we're going to keep it simple. We're going to bring in Pebbled Path. Pebbled Path is an in color that was introduced last year in 2023. So we have until 2025 to use this color and to enjoy it and get the re-inker, get all the stuff, right? Such a beautiful neutral. I love it. Oh, I just got a fingerprint on there, so I haven't glued it down. Let me just fix that. Okay. Clean my hands. I obviously got some ink on there. Okay, let's try one more time. Tap, tap, tap. Let's stamp in the middle. Hold your breath, stick out your tongue, whatever you got to do. There we go. And then that little flower from my charcuterie board. Let's bring that in. We're going to put that on the bottom down here like this. That's going to sit down there. And it's going to be a little pop of color for the inside of the card. So let's go ahead and glue that down. And then the inside is done. Okay, so we'll put the flower down there. And then I'm going to lift this up. We're going to put our glue on the back. And look, this is the last chance for people to see no one's going to see this mistake, only you guys who watched me live. Okay, this is going inside. Love it. You make my heart smile. Okay, so now we get to do the fun part. Put all these beautiful floral accents on. So I'm going to start with this one here. It kind of looks like an arch, doesn't it? That's going to fit right here. Look at that. So what I want to do, this is important. You don't want to put glue. Let me open this up. I'm going to hold it with my thumb. You don't want to put glue back here. If you put glue there, you go to shut your card, it's going to glue these pieces down and you're not going to like that because it's going to be shut. So here's my recommendation. Only put glue in this area. So where your big rose is and the 2 daisies and part of the leaves, that's my area. So I'm just going to flip that over and that's where I'm going to put my glue. Just like this. I mean, this glue is super strong. Plus we're putting something over top of it. I don't think anything's going to move. So let's come back in here and put that down like this. Make sure that you're within the length of your card because you don't want it sticking out the top or bottom because it's got to fit in the envelope, right? And, you know, I was tempted when I was designing this card to chop these pieces off, but I'm like, no, I actually like the way it's arced like that. So we're going to leave it. And then we're going to put our Grateful for You right here. And I'm not going to use dimensionals because I think this card is plenty thick enough with all of the layers and the pleats and everything. So we're just going to put this down and I'm just going to put it to the edge because I don't want to cover up that flower too much. So we're just going to put it like that. And I do see that I've got a little bit of extra ink up there, but I do have these leaves to work with. So you can use your leaves to like cover up mistakes if you want to. I don't think that's going to work right there, but that's okay. I'll probably take one of my, I have this little sand eraser that I bought from a craft store, and I'm going to use that to get that little bit of ink off. No big deal. So let's bring in our leaves. Let's flip them over and get the glue on the back, and then we'll use these to bling up our card. So you're going to get a piece of Summer Splash in your kit. You're going to be able to cut these out and use them however you want. I mean, I think the card actually looks pretty just like it is. If you wanted to leave these out, you could. I just wanted to show you all of the dies because they are all pretty cool. Okay, so let's get the glue on there. And so the rounded one, these rounded ones here, we're going to use those on the front of the card. So I'm just picking that guy up and we're going to put it, let's put it over here. Can I lift this? Yeah, okay. I'm just lifting and I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to flip it over and yeah, see, I've got glue there. I'm just going to get rid of that with my finger. Put it on my silicone mat where I can wipe it off. Okay, so I've got a little bit of greenery sticking out there, and then we're going to take this one and we're going to tuck that in somewhere, just embellishing. We're just being a florist here and just embellishing. So let's tuck that one down here like that. I think anything goes, right? You can just put those leaves wherever you want. Okay, so then we've got this beautiful rose here. That's going to go on the inside right on this spot, and my other leaves are going to go with it. So again, I'm not going to pop it up because I don't want to make my card too thick. Just going to pop this in here like so. And then these leaves are going to go before it anchors down. I'm just going to tuck them in. Tuck them in, just add some layers. And we're going to say this card is almost done, almost done. So I was looking at this card and I was like, it needs something else on the front. So I was looking for something that it was in the In Colors, and our jute, J-U-T-E, jute trim is still available. This carried over. So in your kit, you're going to get a 3-inch piece of this jute. So let me just trim mine down here. I'm using my ruler at the bottom of my glass mat. I'm just, this little piece of jute, just going to take it, wrap it around my finger and tie a knot like that. And this is going to be my little accent for the front. It's just, I love that it matches. So we're going to put that right there with a glue dot. All right. Okay. So we're just going to grab a glue dot and put that on. I like to use my Take Your Pick tool to pick up the glue dot and put it right where I want it. And then I'm just going to lower down that jute, and it's a little longer. Even 3 inches is a little too long, so you can put anchor the knot down, and then you can trim it to be just a tiny bit shorter. Just like that. It's just a little thing of interest. There. All right, so there we have it, guys. Jute will look good frayed. Yes, you can totally take your fingers or take your pick tool and you can fray this up. That would look really nice, Allison. Yep, good suggestion. But there we have it. Beautiful accordion card with the gold accents and the yellow. I love this card. I can't wait to make this card using some other DSP, other colors. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, let me do a little recap. Thank you, Maggie, for the love. I appreciate that. I'm going to do a little recap, a little weekly recap of what I've done this week. So on Monday, it was Global Design Project, and we had a sketch. Okay, so let me bring that in. One at a time here. I'm going to bring them in. So we've got this sketch was from Monday. And bear with me while I grab all of my cards. Okay, so I did this one. Look at the sparkle. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you so much. So this one, and I actually did this one. You may get a different color, but it's really up to you. What I send you, you'll get this die, or you'll get this scrap paper to match your glimmer paper. So let me share with you, on Monday, I did all 3 colors because I couldn't decide. I was like, oh my goodness, I love them all. So here's the peach pie, and there's the pretty in pink, and there is the petunia pop. And of course, I used the different greens. There's Shy Shamrock and Summer Splash. So this was Monday. All right. And then on Tuesday, we did this pretty card here with the gold and the Night of Navy. And we did Petal Pink, Calypso Coral. Love it. There we go. Thank you, Charlene. All right. So there's Tuesday. Wednesday, I had to play with my favorite Black and Melon Mambo combo. Oops, upside down. You Make My Heart Smile. And then Grateful for You. And then Thursday, we did this one here. Oh, I love the purple. We brought in some of that perennial lavender cardstock, or DSP, sorry, that's available. You're going to get the embossed background. I'm going to send you the deckled circle in your kit. And then the inside, we took that big die and we isolated this flower. And then I just fussy cut that one. And I also took some of this and put it on the envelope, right? Because don't forget to stamp your envelopes. So there's our 4th card for Thursday. And today's Friday, and we have an accordion card with Pebble Pink and the yellows, the Lemon Lolly. So, I mean, so amazing, right? All these different colors. I haven't even touched on any of the oranges, like Pumpkin Pie. You could do this one with Moody Mauve and a little bit of Blackberry Bliss. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking over at my colors. There's so many different possibilities you could do with this one, right? I have had a blast this week. I want to thank you all for watching, coming back, sharing my videos, and giving me your feedback. I appreciate you all so much. Let me flip you around. Thanks again, everyone. I wish you a great weekend. Grab the bundles, guys. They are only on sale until the end of June, and it's while supplies last. So get on the website and grab what you want. I mean, I have never, ever seen them do this before. 10% off bundles. That's like amazing. I'm going to be placing an order for some of the bundles that I don't yet own and getting my discount. So if you're not a demonstrator, you can join. You can put all of those 10% discounted bundles in your starter kit. You can also put the glass mat in your starter kit. It is available for demonstrators right now in the month of June. So if you're thinking about joining, this is the time to do it. You got so much value to put in your starter kit. And I'd love to welcome you to my Canadian Ink-Sighted Canadians team. All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you for all the love. I see your hearts floating up. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. I'm trying to read your questions. Can't send a naked envelope. Exactly, Marlene. You have to do something with the envelope, right? Absolutely. Got 2 more bundles. Yes, Joy. This one and the burger. Yay! So yes, absolutely, you guys. You got to get them. This is the PDF from that Christine wrote here with all of these cards. You definitely want to get this bundle, as well as Burger Bistro. This is the PDF that my club members are getting. Remember all the perks I told you about joining our clubs. The DSP that I used today, Elaine, is called Nature's Sweetness. Okay, so we have an amazing search function on the website at the top. If you type in the word, even if you, I bet if you typed in Nature's and hit the little magnifying glass, the search thing, it would pop up. Nature's Sweetness. But you know what, Elaine, I can give you the item code. One sec. And I have to put my glasses on because I can't see that. The item code for Nature's Sweetness is 162616. And it is amazing. Amazing, amazing paper with that gold accents. So thank you again. Have a great weekend. And going to go get it right now, Elaine. Good for you. You're going to love it. It's a really, really pretty paper. So thanks again for joining me today for this fun fold accordion card. I'll be back Monday at 9 o'clock Mountain Time, and I can't wait to see you then. Remember, next week I'm going to be focusing on the bundle that just came back last night early. I'm so excited. It's called Spotlight on Nature, so I can't wait to share these cards with you next week as well. But you have till midnight this Sunday, if you like the 5 cards I did this week, midnight on Sunday to place your order using my host code, which is K2QY43RV. Minimum $60 order in Canada and you get these card kits. All right, take care everyone. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.